So anyway, like I was saying, Sean's got a sore throat, so may not get as much more commentary as we might normally to preserve his throat. Celine lives in an airplane hangar with active airplane turbines, jet engines going on in the background. She's also frozen at the moment. My
no.
Dana chameleons into the wall, and about an hour and 45 minutes in, Jake's internet will cut out for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
So Celine's on the move. It's a found footage film.
Oh God! Man behind her in the basement.
And,
turn around!
Oh God!
And and welcome to this shit show. That's how this is gonna go.
There's no way.
I just realized I was muted that whole time.
That's okay. It actually was.
Jokes.
It was better actually with the crazy shaky cam.
Yeah.
It just looked that much more terrifying that there was no sound. So that's the intro to give you what's been going on in the real world. I'll let Jake talk about what happened last time as we dive into the game.
Though.
Yeah. It feels like a decision she should have made a long time ago.
Right.
Actually,
my idea.
You were right.
Yep.
You often are. Okay, so previously on Evil Game, the Evil Troop went ahead and did a couple of kidnappings of small children. Both went splendidly, thanks to the group's ability to discuss out an entire plan before they execute, which I think is super important. A lot of D&D people are like, well, what if we all just went ahead and acted? And then it's like, oh no, this didn't work out great. And it's like,
let's jump on in. We're jumpers.
That's right. Yeah, jumpers are silly. When you're evil, you got to be a planner. That's why villains have to monologue at the end, because they spent all that time planning and they just really need the recognition. So anyway, these guys did a wonderful job kidnapping a little baby and then like an 11-year-old girl. And now they are going to reap the benefits from that. They made their way. They dropped the girl off at a wharfside warehouse, and I think we freeze framed with them drinking with Tin the Lippy, and that's where we ended. And also, let's see, these guys met a real nice guy with crocodiles, which they bought 2 of. And
no, we bought 5 of.
You bought 5 of them?
We bought all of them, Jake.
Oh, okay. All right.
I bought them all.
Good. And
for more money than they were worth.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you left them at Sal's?
We did, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know that you checked with him. Anyway, they left their crocodiles at a brothel.
As you do.
As you do. I mean, what else is a brothel for? If not for crocodiles.
Did we leave them like in our room that we were paying for? I don't remember. But, yeah.
You weren't paying for the rooms either. Might be now. After this, but we'll see. So you guys are, let's say, just leaving the warehouse.
Okay.
The remaining things that Sal had for you to do was to meet up with a wizard because he needed some help getting some wizardly ingredients and or strong arming a farmer into not letting his workers unionize.
Right. Yeah. We have Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
Crazy Mike the Magician.
Yes.
He wears a robe. Quality stuff here. He needs giant bones.
Yep.
And venom from a sea snake.
Yes.
To make a portable hole, I think.
I think that was...
Or he has a portable hole. That might have been.
He has a portable hole. He needs stuff for whatever reason, and you might be able to get the portable hole from him.
That's what it was.
So you have both of the addresses for these places. Crazy Magic Mike is in the city. He kind of lives just outside of the shopping district. He's got like a little house. That's a little two-story building. And the farm is like a day and a half outside of the city itself.
I want to go talk to Magic Mike, because I'm having thoughts.
Are they magical?
Maybe.
All right. Yeah. I guess let's go talk to Crazy Magic Mike.
Ah,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Is that
Yeah,
His
that's it.
voice?
is that him?
that was it. No, that's
That
not
was
Magic
it.
Mike.
Or was that the skull?
That was
That
the
sounded
skull,
like
but
the
that was
skull.
just in Alosa and Dana's head.
Gotcha. I see.
Yeah, we don't get the
Better.
pleasure of hearing
Oh yeah.
the
Pleasure.
dulcet tones.
All right. So you guys are making your way through the city. It is currently nighttime. It's like you guys went and waited a couple nights or a couple hours until after it was dark to do your kidnapping. So we'll say it's like just around midnight, and the streets are mostly dark. All the main boulevards have like whale oil lanterns lit, and if you're on any of the main thoroughfares, it's lively enough, but it's a work week or a work night, so a lot of people aren't out and about.
Okay.
Oh. Sneaky.
Are you sneaking?
Nah. I mean, like, yes, but not mechanically.
Oh, okay. You're just being like cautious as you move through.
Yeah.
You're doing the crunk. So you're
Yeah, I'm doing the
sneaking,
crook move.
but you don't have to roll because it's not stealthy.
Exactly. I'm doing it just for the fun mental image.
All right.
She's being conspicuously sneaky.
Yeah.
No.
But like away from them, so as to draw attention away.
Oh yeah. I'm not wanted, and that looks more suspicious than just walking down the street at night. So I'm just walking down the street.
Aren't we all wanted?
No.
Oh.
I mean, maybe you are. I don't. I'm.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I am, but
Uh,
we're so far away from here. It's fine.
Wanted in other places. That
At
doesn't
one
really
point when
count.
Darian is doing her thing, and if she like ever comes like near us and is doing her Morg is just gonna be like, "Hey, where did Darian go? You guys see her?"
Uh,
Yeah, I'm also disguised as my I don't look like me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I
What do you
still
look
know
like?
you're you. So
You guys still know it's me.
yes.
Who do you look like?
I look like I look like a 35-year-old man with who's kind of short, little chubby,
I feel attacked.
beard. No, a completely different guy. His hair is black. Okay, so it's completely different. He has black square framed glasses.
Look, look me.
I feel attacked.
Well, you just described them both, but maybe a little.
No, but like shorter.
Oh, okay.
That's what I look like as I'm tumbling down the street.
Okay, cool. So there's you guys. Dana, why don't you roll me a d20?
Okay. Alright, I'm like clicking on this thing. Hang on. Sorry. Okay, it's rolling. 10.
I think Dana's the airplane hanger.
Oh, it might be Dana.
No, it's not me. There's nothing. There's no sound around.
No, but the thing cuts out. Actually, I don't know.
It cuts out when anybody's talking. When
Yeah,
Jacob's
that's what I
talking
was
to.
about to say, and then I was like, I realized I'm
Well, if I mute myself, does it go away?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
We told you she lives in an airplane hangar.
Okay, cool. So you guys make your way down the street. You'll see that there is a vendor. He's selling kebabs.
Oh.
That's pretty much it. That's the only thing you guys really see of note. They smell nice as you go. You get two. All right, cool. So like they'll cost you 5 copper.
pay.
All right, cool. That's good. And he whips them out and he puts like a little sauce on them, like a little drizzle of sauce. They're pretty good. They're not like especially good, but it's food out here at night, so that's good.
Crime always makes me hungry. I don't say that out loud.
Smart.
All right, cool. So you guys get to a sign or a building with a sign out front, and it says Magic Mike's Dance Studio and Magic Emporium and Aquarium.
And aquarium, huh?
And
That's a
aquarium.
win-win-win, guys. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
And it says on a little thing underneath it, it says closed, but please knock.
Okay. I
Nice.
guess we knock, yeah.
Cool. So you knock on the door, which is weird because it's silent when you knock, which is weird. It almost feels like knocking on another hand. But you see after about 10-15 seconds, a lady opens up the door and she is like she's very beautiful. She's got like flawless pale skin. She's got dark hair and like the very red lips. And she kind of has like a almost like a leotard on. And she opens up and she's like, "Hello."
Hello.
May we speak
Hello.
to Mike, please?
You make an eyes at her as your 35-year-old short man. Okay, cool. She ignores you.
Figured.
Mike, yeah, sure, come on in, and she'll open the door and let you guys in. So you walk in, and the floors are all like really wide plank, pale hardwood. You come in and you see like some incense is burning on the table across the way, and you can see that like this whole section of the store, like this whole room, is like just pretty much open floor, and it looks like that this is like the dance studio part. And you can, yes,
Are there mirrors?
there are mirrors. Yeah, there's mirrors, except that they run halfway down one side and halfway down the other,
Are,
so they don't overlap. It's not one full mirror wall.
does she have a reflection, the lady that's with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Just in case, just checking.
Yeah.
You described her slightly vampiric.
Okay.
It sounded like a vampire.
Okay. Yes, you look and you can see her still standing there, in front of you, and you can see all of your own reflections too, which is convenient.
Gross.
Yeah, you're right. So you go and she'll lead you through like a doorway that just has like seashells hanging, like beads, and it makes a little tinkle as she moves through. And then you'll see like in this next section of it, it's kind of like there's a lot of items that look magical, but Darian, you're able to tell that almost nothing in this room is magical at all. So there's like a really fancy looking like bird feather that's like all sorts of rainbow colors, and there's like a goblet that has like fire coming out of the bottom of it, and there's like a really gross decrepit looking hand. And there's there's like monkey skulls and all sorts of stuff, potion bottles and whatnot. And it all looks like it should definitely be magical, but
It ain't magic.
yeah, almost nothing's magical in here.
There
There
is
is
a
one
lot of
thing
magic
that's
around
just,
here.
like, on the floor, that's just magical. It looks like a penny, little copper piece.
And it's magical?
It is magical, yeah.
Can I go pick it up, but like inconspicuously, like wait for the right moment?
Yeah, she's leading you guys through, past this room into the next room, which is the beads, except this time they're all bigger seashells. So if you want, you can inconspicuously pick up the magic penny.
What kind of magic is on the penny?
It is evocation magic.
Bomb penny.
Is it heads up or tails up?
You look at it and it is tails up.
I'm still gonna pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up.
Put it in my pocket for later.
All right, you put it in your pocket for later. Okay, so then you go through, and then you kind of like there's like a little tinkling, as the slightly larger shells go, and she's like, "All right, guys, you just need to stand in here for like a minute because we need to pressurize." Okay. Um, so basically,
I flex.
yeah, nice, nice, and she'll like put a hand on your shoulder. She's like,
Is this pressure enough?
"No, no, no. See, there's a magical seal behind, right? And then there's a magical seal ahead.
I
Okay.
haven't seen a single seal, and you don't have salt water. Don't lie to me.
You're right. I'm sorry. We do just need to stand here for a minute, though, because
Okay, I'll do that then.
okay, cool, cool. So as you're going over the next minute or so, and she's just standing there, very patient with Morg, you can feel like the pressure in the room start to shift, and you kind of like feel your ears like start to like ring a little bit, and then like they pop. You could just feel that there's like more pressure in this room than there was previously.
What is
Uh,
pressure?
So, and she'll tell you, she's like, anyway, Mike's been doing like a lot of research on like underwater creatures, right? Okay, so he found that if you bring creatures from like the deep ocean floor up to the surface without preserving their water pressure, they like just explode. So we've been working on ways to increase the pressure in here, and it's really worked well. Anyway, come on in. And this time she goes through the last set of shells, and they tinkle, and you walk into this room, and there's like in front of you, there's like a 600-gallon circular aquarium tank, and then like all on the walls, there's like 8 feet of just aquarium all the way around, and you can see just like an assortment of all kinds of fish, and like most of them seem like deep sea fish. It's pretty dark in here. A lot of them are like phosphorescent. I don't know if I said that right, but close enough.
Yeah, it's close
I
enough.
like
And you'll see standing over the large tank is a guy, and he's got just like Doc Brown from Back to the Future, just crazy hair, and he's got like a little fish that he's just like dangling over the tank. And as soon as you guys tinkle through the door, he will just like whip his head around at you, and you see he's got like these really, really thick glasses, and he'll say, "Sup?"
Uh,
And Darian, you're able to tell that this guy, he's just pumping out magical energy.
I would like to low key tell these guys, like, this guy's super magical. I think it's Magic Mike.
so. Mike,
Yes, and he turns around, and you see he's just wearing a bathrobe.
how's he look?
He looks like he doesn't have any underwear on.
No. I mean, is he look good?
Oh, he's pretty spindly. Um, he's pretty spindly. His legs are thinny. His knees are knobbly. And he's surprisingly hairless from the neck down.
Interesting.
Yep,
Bird
he's got like unusually long toes, but like past the point where you would want toes to be long. Like he moves past like healthy toes into like creepy toes.
Oh,
Oh.
I feel like he looks like the Ice King or something.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes,
Okay,
not
that's the vibe I'm
specifically,
getting.
but
His robe is open, or is it
No.
closed?
no, it's closed, but it's like
Okay.
it's just a regular bathrobe, so it's like tied around his waist, and if it opens up, you're catching flashes.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna make this quick. Sal told us you need to see something about some venom in a bone.
Yeah, Sal, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he said he would get me like giant bones, and he hasn't yet. So that's a problem.
How many do you need?
So what I need, right? I need like the biggest bones. I need some femurs.
Mm-hmm.
I need 2 femurs from giant, because I am working on a project, man.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. Do you have a lead on where giants are?
Oh yeah, man. I definitely know where giants are. The giant that I want is like a sea giant, okay? And he's like out in the ocean, man. Okay? So yeah, like a sea giant. So what I need you guys to do, okay, is I need you to go, okay, and kill this giant and bring me back his femur bones, okay?
All right.
Pretty
All
cool.
right.
Pretty cool start. His name is Cantor.
Cantor.
Cantor, yeah. CAN''Tor.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for the
So like
specification.
he's a big douche, right? And last time we were playing cards, right? He said I cheated, which I did, but not when he said I cheated, right? I had cheated previously, and he was like, "Yo, you're being a big douche," and I was like, "That's not fair," because it wasn't at the time. So anyway, what I need you to do is I need you to kill him, but I'm working on this experiment, right? So I decided I'm gonna make a giant, okay?
Yeah, love
So
it.
I have like all these other giant bones. Unfortunately, last time I tried to bring my giant to life, he tried to stand up. You know what happened?
Fell down.
No, his femur is cracked.
I was very
Ah.
close.
You were close. You were close. I'll give you that you were close, and that's good. But anyway, his femur's cracked, so I decided what I need are high pressure underwater femurs from a sea giant.
Love your energy. Love the idea. Quick question.
Yeah.
What do you know about magic items?
Man, a lot. I got a bunch for sale out there.
What do you know about crafting magic items?
Crafting magic items. Not a lot, actually. But I mean, like, what are you looking for?
Well, so I've heard of these belts, right?
Okay.
Belts of giant strength.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And we're about to go kill a giant.
Right.
So if I could get some parts that aren't the femur, that maybe I could bring to some kind of magic belt smith so they could make me one of those. I just want to know what bits I should be saving.
You should take the eye and the teeth and the fingernails and probably at least one testicle.
Oh, how many do underwater giants have?
I don't know, man. What am I, a fucking underwater giant doctor?
I don't know. Are you?
I'm not that.
You have an aquarium, so it's kind of within the realm of possibility, I guess.
I have this aquarium set up so I can get the underwater giant. I'm just working on my pressure experiments. Okay, when I'm finished with that, I'm gonna take all this stuff. I'm gonna kill these fish. I'm gonna eat them.
Oh, cool.
Except that one.
So you said
poisonous.
eyes, teeth, one nut, and fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I guess probably if you're gonna make a belt, you need like his colon or something.
Oh, definitely colon.
Yeah, something to wrap around, you know.
Not skin.
I'm keenly aware of.
Not his skin? I don't know. Right? What are you, a weirdo? Taking people's skin?
Well, then it would be like a leather belt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But also, yes, I do collect people's skins.
Why don't we take both?
All right.
Yeah, I mean he's got skin, and if he's dead, I guess he's not using it.
And that sea serpent that you want venom from, the sea snake.
Yeah.
Does he like have a pet sea snake or something that would make this ultra convenient?
You know what? I don't know if he has like a pet snake, but I do know that the area that he lives in also has sea snakes of the variety that I'm looking for.
I love it.
Providence.
He could be like Cantor the sea snake giant. Honestly, we just play cards together.
All right, cool.
What yeah, it was sea snake. What does it look like? What do you need?
Oh yeah, it looks just like this, and it'll pull up a magical image,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like a sea snake, and you look at it, and you're like, this is exactly it.
Oh, I see.
Like this.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna go like this. This is what it looks like.
I'm a snake.
One of those sea snakes.
A sea snake.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, look at that. You get it. This guy gets it.
snake, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Great
So what you
description.
need to do, okay? Sea snake keeps its venom, okay, in its teeth.
Shocker.
Say butthole.
I actually thought so. You were gonna say that too, but
Why? You guys are gross. You guys. Are
you're
gross.
telling us. You
That
just
makes
told us to rip out a dude's colon to make a belt. So who knows?
No. I don't know how to make a belt.
Oh, I see.
I made that clear from the start. He said, "What do I think might work?"
Ah, I
And
see.
those are just like things that might work.
Gotcha.
So we take out the teeth, or do we like milk the snake or something?
I just need the venom, man.
How much venom do you
What
need?
you do with the rest of the snakes, your thing.
If we cut off its head, is the venom in the teeth in the head, and we can just bring you the head?
How much venom
Nah,
do you
man,
need?
it'll go bad pretty quick.
Oh, fine.
You gotta get
How
like,
big
I
is
mean,
the
if
head?
you cut off the head and then get the venom, you be
How
good.
how big would their head is their head?
I don't know, man. I read it in a
He's
book.
just got the picture. He doesn't know.
Yeah, you
just
can see.
just the magic
Yeah.
picture.
Tell me what.
I
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I can't. Okay.
I don't know. I told you I didn't know. So I mean, you can just keep doing this. You can play your invisible accordion all you want, lady. Guy, you're a lady. I can tell.
What? What are you talking about?
You smell like a lady.
I happen to like a bath.
I'll say again. How much venom do you need?
Yeah, if you could just like fill up like a vial, and it'll toss you a vial, and it says sea snake venom on it.
Great.
Cool.
How go poorly?
Nah.
How far away is this giant?
Oh yeah, okay. Cantor's house is like an underwater like giant shell. It's like 6 weeks from here, but I could totally just like get you there.
How would we get back?
I could totally just give you like a magic item, which within it holds a spell that'll just like totally get you back.
Let's do that. That sounds great.
Better question. How do we deal with the water breathing part? How do you deal with that when you go play cards?
Oh, well, we don't play cards underwater, man. We don't go to his house. He sucks.
Ah, I see.
Remember what I talked about why I want to kill him? 'Cause
You know, I remember you said why, but I just assumed that it was at his house. I don't know why.
Oh, no. So where we meet to play cards, okay? See, that is it's in the forest like 600 miles from here. You
Oh,
can just teleport.
I gotcha. Okay.
So it's me, it's Canthor, it's this one guy who won't tell his name to anybody, but keeps offering like deals for our souls, okay?
I think I met that guy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I'd
he's
say,
nice.
yeah, he's cool as long as you're like, hey, I don't want to sell my soul. You just got to get it out there first. So it's him. It's a talking horse whose name's Kevin, and there are 47 little pixies who all form into one person.
What's
Anyway,
the buy-in
give me a-
when you play
what?
next?
What?
Do you need another one? Like, who's taking Cantor's spot now? That
Oh,
sounds like a
that's not.
game.
That's not really your business.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, man. It's not you. Are you just inviting yourself to a secret card game?
I mean,
I talked all about it. Like you could just come in.
I didn't
No,
know.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do you have 10,000 gold?
Not yet.
Then
That-
you can't go.
Does Cantor have 10,000 gold at his house?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Hmm.
Fucking pixies, man. They're good card players.
I
Anyway, so
see.
that's why I opened the dance studio, right? Because I got to make my next 10 G's like soon before the next game. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to go. And everybody's gonna make fun of me, and they'll be like, "Magic Blake, you're an idiot," and I'll be like, "Well, that's not nice."
Fair.
Wow. Yeah. All right. So,
At that moment, a giant eel just comes up and like grabs the fish out of his hand and like clamps onto his hand, and he starts beating it with his hand off. It's like, I forgot about that.
that was bracing.
Yeah. Whew.
So we're gonna have a little team meeting, Mike, if that's okay, and we'll get right back to you.
All right, cool. You can just have it here. I'll listen.
All right. Temerity,
Yeah.
you did magic, right?
That is the thing I often do. Yeah.
No, meaning you did it today.
Oh, yes, I did. I would need a rest. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's come back tomorrow.
Yeah. We also need to figure out how we're going to deal with being underwater.
I can cast water.
Oh, well, then never mind.
How many people does it work for?
10.
Oh, that's enough.
All right, so we're good. Never mind then.
How long does it last, and is it concentration?
24 hours, and no, it's not.
Okay.
I think something like that, right? Well, Celine froze, so I'm just...
She'll be back. There she is.
We hear you though, so that's fine.
Now we don't hear you. Unless you're not talking.
That's true.
now
Oh,
you're back.
hi.
Hi.
So anyway, how does it... It's not concentration, I know that.
What?
Water breathing. Is it 24
Oh,
hours?
Yeah, it's an action. The range is 30 feet. 24 hours duration. Spell grants up to 10 million creatures you can see within range with the ability to breathe underwater until the spell ends. The affected creatures also retain their normal mode of respiration.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, that answers that. Never mind. All right, cool.
Like, I can just breathe underwater and I have a swim speed because of my what is it? Invocation? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that answers that then. So I guess we
So,
go
like,
rest.
We're gonna be back tomorrow at like, I don't know, 10:30ish, and then we'll take you up on that. Oh, what do you think was the best time of the day to surprise kill Cantor?
That's a super good question. I have no idea.
All right, we're gonna come back tomorrow night and try and
I
kill
imagine when I
Cantor.
teleport you there, that'll be the best time.
Cool. We'll be back tomorrow.
So that'll be surprising for him.
Yeah,
Surprise!
Wait. So you know how I'm making like a giant?
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. What I need you to do before you kill him is have him drink this potion of growth.
Okay.
And then we have to how do we get the giant bones back?
We carry them.
Yeah, man. So anyway, when you come back and you decide to take the job for real, because I've had like 30, 40 groups of people who are like, oh, we'll come back tomorrow. And then they never do. And they're like, can we just get an advance on the teleportation bead? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I gave away like 40 of them. And it was pretty lame.
Can we get an advance on the teleportation bead?
I actually learned that I can do that, but you have to give me a 3 gold down payment.
Yeah, here you go. And I give him
All
3.
right, cool. Here you go. And when you come back tomorrow, I will give it some magic.
That sounds awesome.
All right.
Oh shit! Probably gonna forget this. Can you hold on to it?
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
There you go. Thanks.
Here's your 3 gold.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. You get him to take the giant potion, right? The potion of growth. You kill him while he's under the effects, right? And this is a potion that I made myself from eel guts, like Kevin over there.
Yeah.
And if you die under the effects of potions with the eel guts added to them, the potion persists. It's really not useful outside of that one bit.
All right.
So cut his femurs out,
Love it.
Yep.
have them.
Snake teeth.
Yeah,
Snake venom.
I mean, separately, if you need the snake poison. That's actually completely unrelated. I got this really great idea. I'll tell you about it when you get back.
Cool.
Okay.
Because if you don't come back, I don't want you telling people with like dead spells.
Fair.
Did
Yeah.
you guys want to look at any of his magic items for sale?
They're not magic.
What?
Oh,
What?
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 First off, good eye. I appreciate that about you, girl. Even though you're a guy, I can tell.
Don't you assume my gender?
I can. I'm a Magic Mike. I know a lot of stuff about everybody.
It's fair.
This guy's a
Alright.
tiefling. That one's got pus. And she's got very unusual eyes.
It's more of an oily discharge than a pus.
Nah, man, that's straight pus.
Oh, that. Oh, no, that is pus. Yeah,
That is pus. Yeah, the oily discharge, man. Depends on where you got. Yeah, downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should get that checked out.
I thought you did. I
You
thought you
wanna
got
look
that
at it?
cured.
No,
Yeah,
I
man, I'll look at it. It's gross. Yeah, he says it's gross.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I definitely get that looked at. Fine, somebody who should do something about it.
I'm gonna.
All right. Whatever, man.
Whatever.
All right. Well, let's go rest and come back.
All right,
Wait. Before you guys go, do you want to do some drugs?
Kind of drug.
I'm not really sure. I just got like a bunch. I've kind of been mixing them.
No.
I prefer
no.
to do that after the job.
After the job.
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
I watched.
He says to Kevin.
I was gonna say, I watched some idiot die because he doesn't understand how to take drugs. So,
Fair.
I mean, he was also an idiot, so that was part of it. But anyway,
Anyway,
we'll be back tomorrow.
cool. Stephanie will see you out.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. As we're leaving, Morg, I need you to roll a d72.
Hell yeah.
Alosa needs to roll a d65.
Ooh.
I need to make a percentile.
Woo.
And you got a magic penny.
I got a magic penny.
43
40.
for me.
43 is the Quill of Rage. An ordinary quill that will only write when you scribble in the corner to make sure it's working.
Nice.
I got a 27.
27. A bar of soap that smells of charcoal and brimstone.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. Oh, I already have the Ring of Heckling. Let's see, 76. A book titled Bargaining with the Devil. A +2 bonus to persuasion checks against fiends.
Nice.
And then...
I guess you guys could just take that, whatever.
Cool, thanks, bye. And then,
Charcoal and brimstone? you said?
charcoal and brimstone, yeah.
Oh, no, guys, we got to stand in this chamber again for a minute.
Alright.
So how'd your meeting go?
Almost no seals.
Almost no seals at all.
Yeah.
Not a single
You don't-
one.
That is a shame. Did you guys look at all of the aquariums?
No, because it was
Thanks.
dark.
Ah, yeah. There is a seal in one of them, but he's a mini seal.
Oh, cute.
That's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he got eaten since last time I saw him.
It's very possible.
Mini seals, they are just delicious.
Makes sense.
We all get eaten sometime.
She'll wink at you.
Oh.
Ooh, she likes you. I say
You
out
would.
of game.
You can say it in game, no one cares.
I say it in game. Ooh.
Wow.
I'll give her the eyebrows with my creepy eyes like that.
And she'll go ahead and she'll give you like a cute little pose. Just real quick though, as you guys are waiting for a minute. As you guys make your way out through the magic shop, Darren, you will see on the floor there is a magic penny.
Is it tails up?
Yeah.
I check my pocket.
Yeah, there's a penny in there.
I pick up this penny.
All right, now you have 2 magic pennies.
Cool.
This one has enchantment magic on it though.
Cool. I'm gonna put it in my pocket and look at them later.
All right, cool.
Do I see any other ones around the floor?
No, just those 2 so far.
Cool.
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 So you guys make your way out of this room, dingle, 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 and then as you guys are all walking out, you can make me perception checks or investigation checks.
Can I get myself guidance or no?
No.
I figured not, but it was worth a shot.
15 for Morg.
22 for Darian.
19 for Temerity.
Investigation or perception, you said?
Yes.
21.
All right. Cool. So as you guys are all walking out, Darian, just for like a half of a split, tiny itty bit of a second, you think that maybe the images in the mirrors don't line up, but when you look back at you're like, never mind. Maybe it's the incense.
Okay. Noted. Guys, this place is weird.
All right, so you guys go and you leave, and it's like, I don't know, 20 minutes later. You didn't really stay there for very long. And it's dark outside, and there is the gentle jingling of a jester as he makes his way up the street, juggling 7 balls.
It's impressive.
Ooh, that's legit.
That's weird.
No, he's good though. He's got bells on his feet and on his hat, and he's juggling 7 of them.
How
Hey, illusions.
Are they illusions?
Yes.
You can. What is
I
it?
got a natural 20 on my investigation check to see if the balls are illusions.
They are not illusions. They're not magic either.
Oh, those are good.
What time of night is it?
It is sometime between 11:30 and 11:35.
Is it like, are there people out on the street or no?
Couple.
There's still a few? Okay. Okay.
There are some people out and about.
Cool.
You can see on like any of the main roads, like any of like the where the streets cross, you can see that there's like a guard or two hanging out. And then it's pretty sparsely populated. There's like a really light fog which is rolled in from the sea, but it's like it's quiet, but not too quiet.
Okay. Average evening.
Yeah, just rough enough.
Very good.
I'm going back to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I
Dave,
second
but
that.
before we actually go to sleep, Morg wants to look around a little bit and see if Sal is still up.
Okay. You make your way up. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he'll be down in the lounge area.
Sure.
He's hanging out at the bar. He's there's a section of the bar that has like 2 steps up, and then so that the floor is like much higher, so that any halfling that is there can sit, or goblin, or any shorter type of person can sit with their feet on the ground,
Nice.
not have them dangling. So he's sitting there at the bar and he's talking with the lady bartender who is a yuan tea.
No thanks. I'll have a beer.
Uh,
No,
oh, okay. You don't say.
I want to go up to Sal and be like, "Hey, Sal, real quick.
Yeah, buddy. What's up?
So the thing with the magic mic you told us about.
Yeah.
We're gonna tackle that in the morning. But I had a thought. Belts of giant strength.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Can you find out what bits of a giant I would need to help craft one within the next, 12 hours?
You know what? I know one guy that I could ask. He might know. Okay, he's a dwarf. He does magic items. He makes them, builds them. I don't know. He magics them.
Sounds right.
Yeah. I can ask him tomorrow morning, but I mean, if he doesn't know, then that's the best I can do for you.
Hey, it's better than nothing. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'd say like 50-50.
Cool.
Hey, you tall, pupilless and beautiful.
I'm very confused because you said 2 things about me and then 1 thing that's not about me.
No, I didn't say tall, pusful and beautiful. I didn't say that.
Sorry, I misheard.
Okay.
I'm going
Hey,
back to my room.
Okay. I put your crocodiles in the basement.
Okay.
This is not a suitable place for crocodiles. A, it's dry. There's no water down there. B, it's cold. There's no heat down there. C, the crocodiles in my basement. And so soon, not necessarily right now or today or maybe even tomorrow, but within like 3 to 5 days, I'm gonna need you to find some place and get them out of here.
Okay. Deal. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. We do our best to be cool to the talent. You guys are the talent. But it's just there's 5 crocodiles in my basement. So I'm not big. I'm crocodile food sized. You're not. You're big. It would be more difficult for a crocodile to fit you in his mouth.
Fair point.
Mm-hmm.
I will look into finding a place. Thank you.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about buying crocodiles, right? You think like in the moment, you're like, oh, I'd love a crocodile. But then you're like, where do I even keep it?
Fair. But they were supposed to be. I was supposed to be able to train them, and they were doing cool shit, but not for me. So.
Oh, well, you bought them today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were doing cool shit before, but not me.
Was the guy you bought them for alligator trainer?
I'm assuming. Well, crocodile maybe.
Ah, is there a difference?
I would assume yes.
Okay, that's fair. I have no idea.
Alligators' snouts are a little bit wider at the base, a little bit less straightforward, and their teeth are on the outside of their jaws, where crocodiles' teeth generally on the inside of their jaws.
Their
I
eyes
don't know if I
too.
believe anything he said.
Eye placement is different.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys know more about crocodiles than me. which makes you more well equipped to take care of them than I am.
Fair. I will
Fuck
check
it.
on them and work on finding a location.
Okay. T. Yeah. Hey, come here, real quick. Two things. Okay.
All right.
First one, I will pay you as soon as we get paid for the whole thing that you did earlier. Okay. Second thing, I know your name's Temerity. Okay, but this is I've heard twice now. Okay, of you just going ahead and there's a man whose skin is entirely black who has kidnapped a child. That's twice. Okay. And the reason that maybe people think you're doing it is because you're very unique looking and you hang out in front of a place and then a kid goes missing. So,
I mean,
Out of game. This sounds like the perfect setup for Darian to start a new serial killer rumor.
yeah.
except it's temerity. You sound like the
Yeah,
worst.
but like,
the worst
aren't y'all a team?
Oh, I that's like my downtime activity idea.
Good. I love it. Anyway, I just want to let you know so that next time you decide to commit a crime, maybe don't hang out like yourself in front of the area. Maybe be because you're all four of you very unique looking, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Except for this guy, who I assume is your other friend.
Me?
No, I'm sorry. This man is clearly part horse.
Is his name
So-
Kevin?
That's that persona's name now.
He's Kevin.
Kevin.
So I just wanted to let you know that, like, yes, this is not the biggest deal ever because the little girl doesn't have to die and they'll get the money and everything will be cool. I will kind of just sweep her under the rug. But in general, looking like you guys do, don't hang out in front of the place you're going to commit a crime later.
Fair point.
Or do. Just don't bring me into those ones.
We'll take it under advisement.
Mhm.
All right, cool. You guys are all going to bed?
Yep.
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 I'm gonna check on the crocodile.
Oh!
first.
I want to try to like figure out what the pennies are.
Okay, cool. We'll do the crocodiles real quick and then we'll deal with the pennies. All right, so you head down the stairs into the basement. There are 5 crocodiles. They are all just like kind of hanging out. It's definitely like a little bit chilly down here, and you can see that they're all just kind of like cold-blooded, like. low
Oh,
ed-
wait, can I ask, before we go to bed, can I ask Morg for some meat things?
Yeah,
Like,
what kind of
change things into meat?
whatever veggies you got, give me. Oh, I'm gonna go order a couple of cocktails, and then whatever fruit garnishes they give me, I'm gonna put those in there to turn them into meat. So like a meat lemon wedge, a couple meat maraschino cherries.
Meat garlic stuffed olive.
Okay, cool. So you have meat drinks and a salad so that you can give it to Alosa?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's shove it all in my bag, and then here.
I
Now
want to
you've
bring
got-
them to the crocodiles.
Okay. When they smell the meat, they perk up a little bit, but you can definitely tell that they're chilly and in like not I wouldn't say like a hibernative state, but like a very low energy state.
Lethargic.
Lethargic. That's perfect.
The basement, am I able to sneak them into the room I'm staying in?
From the basement,
They're
uh,
warm.
it is warmer upstairs.
Why
I
don't we
don't
just
think
go?
you could sneak them through because it's 5 crocodiles. You might be able to just bring them through. Maybe Sal would be cool with it. You could ask, or you could just do it. or you- Could find a
I
way
think
to
I'm
heat them up.
I think I'm just gonna try to do it and be like, I'm gonna find a place for them right now.
All right. I mean, it's okay if they stay in the basement, but if you want to find a place where
I
you
mean,
find it.
it says that prestidigitation, I think it is, can warm something for like an hour. So can we like do like a makeshift like heated rock? for them to like snuggle against?
Yeah, you could definitely do
Okay,
that. But
that would be better.
that'll be for an hour. They'll be nice and warm.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's something.
I'm cool with it. I'm just the world. You guys are living in it.
Is there like heating thing I can like that I have or what? Let me look. I can like put down.
We can make a fire in the basement. Like,
Can we?
I mean,
There's
we
no
can.
fireplace.
There's no fire. Yeah, I assume there's not a fireplace
Smoke the place out.
or ventilation, but we can make a fire.
You could do that. Why don't you roll an intelligence check?
Can you control the temperature in a Leoman's tiny hut?
I can. We could do that.
You can cast that like a little hot shack. for
Yeah,
them.
yeah. We can go make it comfortable. Yeah.
Free on accident.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
I mean, we're about to rest anyway, so.
Wow, a 33. That's impressive.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
rolled 3 of them, and one of them was a 20.
Aha.
All right, hold on.
I'll go make a Leoman's tiny hut in the basement.
Oh, wait, you can make it warm?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could climate control it.
Comfortable and dry.
Between meat sacks and 55-gallon water skins and Leoman's tiny hut. Deserts are just not an obstacle.
No, as it turns out.
Okay, 'cause I only I only got a 10 on intelligence, so.
Okay, you know that like you could definitely maybe pay somebody to keep bringing hot water down here for the alligators. But if Temerity could just make a tiny hut, that might be the better way to go.
Yeah, that would be solid. Since I like gave everybody one, I just feel like we should keep them alive.
Fair.
Well, yeah, I'll stay down. I have to stay in the hut for it to work, so I will stay down and I will do my best to train for 8 hours or however these alligators, I guess. Crocodiles, sorry.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna hang out in the tiny hut with the crocodiles where it's warm and they become more active.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They're also babies, right? We said they were pretty small.
They're young, yeah. But they're still like 3 feet long.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see what happens.
All right.
I'll sit down there with you. Why not?
All right. So you guys hang out on the dirt floor of the basement. Morg and Darian go to their rooms.
Yep.
Cool. So Darian, when you look at these little tiny magic pennies, you look at them and you can see that they definitely have some magic in them, right? And they almost have like a holographic look to them when you turn them back and forth.
Okay.
And you can see that they have, after about 10 minutes of studying each one, you can see that they have like tiny little magic symbols on them.
Okay.
And as you stare at them longer, you'll see that one has, it kind of like coalesces into like a little holographic D. And then the next one coalesces into a tiny little magic R.
Okay.
But you aren't able to tell any of the magic beyond that. It seems like maybe you need more magic pennies.
What you said one was evocation and one was enchantment. Which letter goes to which one?
The D is evocation, the R is enchantment.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Why doesn't everybody roll me a D20 for dreams?
Ooh.
10.
14.
Rolling a d20 is just straight.
Yep. Can't guide your dreams.
6.
12.
Okay, cool. So you guys all go to sleep. The crocodiles like kind of end up snuggling up with you guys because you yourself create like a good chunk of heat.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys both like it's a little bit uncomfortable. And there's like one time where the one of the little crocodiles will like nip at Alosa like a little bit, but not enough to like do more than just like a little cut on your hand. Um Darian, you sleep like the dead. You're fine. But Morg, as you drift off into sleep, you can just hear the ringing of violence in your head. And you go and you kind of like you're moving through like a dreamscape of the city itself, and you're down by the docks again, in your dream, and all of a sudden you're like opening the door to a bar, and you'll hear from behind you, and you'll hear a voice that says, "Hey, loser!" And you turn around and you just lock eyes with a very, very familiar set of eyes that you've locked eyes with before, and then you wake up.
Whose eyes were they?
You just can't tell. It's like as soon as you wake up, you can still see the eyes, but within like 10, 15 seconds, it's just like it slips. So you can still remember the dream, but you can't picture the dream.
Fair.
It's about 2:30 a.m. and then you go back to sleep again. You guys all get a nice long rest in, and now you're all level 13.
Woo!
Haha, evil.
That would have been nice.
Everybody has a long rest. How's everybody feel about a quick break?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, cool. Internet, we will be back in about 10, 15 minutes from our quick break, and we love you, and that's that.
Hi,
So,
Internet.
All right,
So
you guys wake up.
great.
Great first step.
That's a good start.
Yep, everybody wakes up. There was no carbon monoxide in the brothel overnight.
Can I get eggs for breakfast?
Yeah, sure.
How do you like your eggs?
I like them over easy.
Like them over hot.
Ooh, you like them
really
kind of
greasy?
greasy?
You pluck them from the yard.
Yeah. We do actually pluck our eggs from the yard. They are all grass fed.
I'm amazed that you have a yard in a city.
Yeah, man. This is like the nicest brothel in the city. And we're really trying to expand into breakfast food.
You're crushing it.
Yes.
Brunch and boobies.
Brothel and breakfast.
Brothel breakfast.
Yeah. Coffee and
know.
coitus.
I would definitely pay for a place that had an event called Brunch and Boobies. Just note that.
I think coffee and
Okay,
coitus
yeah.
is my
A
favorite.
big brunch with boobies?
Brunch and boobies. Yeah.
I
They're
mean,
all
I'd
good
pay to
ideas.
see that
We
event.
accept all ideas. around here,
Brothel.
okay?
You should, you should get a box that people can put suggestions in.
The brothel house.
Bed,
Hookers and home fries.
bed, brothel, and
We
beyond.
really do not prefer being called hookers.
Oh, is that a pejorative?
Well, yeah. We prefer escorts as it maintains. Like, if you want to get a hooker, you
Egg
go down by the
squirts?
because that's where they catch the fish. What was
I'm just
that?
happy to be a
Egg
part.
squirts.
Egg squirts.
Egg skirts. No, but we do have these really cute egg skirts.
Ooh, cute.
And she pops out from behind the bar, and you can see she has a very cute egg skirt. However you picture that in your head, that's right.
I have like 3 different versions of what it could be.
You're right.
Everyone is right.
It's fine. However it comes out, it's good. So you guys have breakfast. You have eggs, either over easy or over hard, but definitely greasy from the yard.
Yep.
Cool.
What does everybody else have for breakfast? Obviously, I assume everybody has coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. You also have nice teas.
I have tea.
Okay, you have a wonderful tea.
So rest of the night was fine with the crocodiles.
Yes. Yeah. Alosa got a little bit nipped by the one, but they seemed, when they woke up in the morning, kind of playful and happy to be around. I assume you give them more vegetable meats,
Yes.
and then they seem to, as the Lehman's tiny hut ends, they all like start settling back down into what seems to be a lethargic state, but not like unhealthy for them
Hmm.
Cool.
in the short term.
Oh, I look like a generic lady today. Just like middle age, like 40s. Just like average weight, average height, brown hair. Just generic lady.
I feel
However
it.
you're imagining it, that's what I look like.
All right, cool. I got it.
Cool.
I'm right there with you.
Morning, Darian.
Good morning. Maybe don't call me by my name. I feel like I should have a different name.
Oh,
You
okay.
should really work on that.
Yeah.
Clarice.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I'll think on it.
Well, either way.
I'm gonna be Margaret today. That's my generic lady name.
I can't do it. It'll hurt my voice if I do it.
Where's Margaret?
She's
She's gonna
baiting you
cheer
into
on you at the
destroying
time.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, and Darian, you get a trinket as well. So I need
Ooh.
you to roll me a D85.
Mm, 67.
Gloves that give you an extra fully usable finger on each hand.
Ooh.
That's actually legit.
I put them on.
Those
Actually,
are
I don't.
great.
Now you are a
disguise.
perfectly normal six-fingered lady.
I'm not gonna wear them today. I'm gonna save them.
No, I would wear them today. What's a better disguise than having an extra finger on each hand? Be like, I'm definitely not Darian.
That's true.
Fair point.
It would also be like the perfect like horror urban legend too.
The six-fingered.
Yeah, the six-fingered ordinary lady.
It's true.
Oh, we just
But
gotta
like,
get
I don't
used.
want to wear them in daylight. Like, what am I gonna do during daylight? I feel like I should put them on when I'm going to do the thing. Like,
Well,
that.
during daylight, we're gonna go kill a guy underwater, I guess.
Exactly.
Bigger than a guy.
See, I'm thinking we should try and go in the middle of the night. Then hopefully we can pour the potion in his mouth while he's still sleeping, and then beat the shit out of him.
I'm also trying to think of the logistics of pouring a potion in someone's mouth underwater.
These are all good questions.
Are
Maybe it's dense. Maybe potions are very dense compared to regular water.
they? Not. I don't want to know maybes here, Jake. Are
Well,
they?
these are great questions for Mike. We don't
Okay.
even have the potion yet.
Oh,
I guess
it
that's true.
has little bits of eel blood in it, and eel blood is definitely thicker than water.
I
Eel
guess.
blood is definitely thicker than water. I think that's one of those things everyone knows.
Yeah.
Sure.
Obviously. Like, cheaters like the floor. It's one of those.
Well, not here.
Oh no,
Not
not here.
Not here.
No.
Real quick question for Celine: why did we learn about eels?
Why did we learn about eels?
About eels, and back to the game.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
So you guys have your other nondescript breakfasts, except for Darian, whose name is what in this
Margaret.
disguise?
Margaret.
That's right. And then you guys make your way back to Mike's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait to hear from Sal first.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, why don't you roll me a percentile, and you're trying to get over 50.
Why?
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, but why over?
Because it's you, you jerk.
I said so.
Because I'm
91.
that
91? Cool.
91.
Sweet. All right. So, Sal, as you're like walking out the door, he's just like coming in. He looks like a little bit flustered, maybe from getting up like earlier than he normally would have.
Fair.
He'd be like, "Great, I caught you. How you doing, buddy?"
Great.
Okay. So it turns out, if you're gonna make a belt of giant strength, right? Okay.
Yep.
It is good. Okay. If you get all those other pieces, all right.
Yeah.
You get the teeth. You get the eyeballs. You get the fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about the colon. That didn't make a lot of sense to anybody I talked to.
Okay, so leave the colon alone. Got it.
Yep. But you also want to get the heart.
Heart. Got it. Now, would any of the parts be worth anything to anybody?
Any of the like other parts?
Yeah, like the liver. Do people eat giant liver, or like the lungs, or like the Toes. I don't know.
Toes.
You know what? You did not ask me to see what other giant. You said, "Hey, could you see about the bell?"
This is a secondary thing. This is
You
separate
know
from my
what?
first question.
If you bring it back, I will try to sell it, and if it's worthless, I will throw it out for you.
Fair. I mean, we can feed them to the crocodiles, right?
Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good
That
idea.
is a way to throw things out. Sure,
Yeah.
we'll give them giant garbage.
Thank you.
If Tiger King has shown us anything, feeding body parts is a great way to dispose.
Carol Baskin.
All right.
I
So
didn't see anything. All right, cool. Well, it sounds like you guys got a full day ahead of you, so I'll let you go do your thing.
All right. So on the walk over, team, how are we gonna force feed this guy a potion? I have an idea, but it's a bad one.
what's your
So
bad
is
idea?
Is that what your idea
What's
is?
the bad idea?
My idea is we force it into his mouth, and then I punch him in the mouth, so the vial shatters, and then it'll inevitably some of it'll go down his throat.
Are they considered humanoids?
No, they are considered
Giants.
Ah, rats.
I
They're
was-
vaguely human shaped, just big.
Nope.
True,
Nope.
but they're
Now,
their
there's a
own
lot
thing.
of things that are vaguely.
Oh, I see. I was not gonna make my video that I already made, but now I'm gonna make it for Celine.
What?
That humanoid is a type of creature in D&D, not anything related to the shape of the creature.
So, what constitutes a humanoid then? It's just
Anything that you look up in the monster manual that under its name says
Says
humanoid,
humanoid.
like all of the player races, goblins, orcs,
Yeah.
drow, but not like a doppelganger, not a giant, not a gnoll, or maybe a gnoll. Actually, gnolls are, but that's supposed to be changed. But either way,
Either way.
if it says humanoid, then it's affected by a whole person. But if it doesn't, then it's not.
Fair enough.
Suggestion: drink this potion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have a suggestion?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
The jokes. Yes. So that was my guess would be an
All right.
attempt. We try that.
That's a good plan A, but we have my plan B.
Yeah,
which
mate.
involves him swallowing a lot more glass.
I could try to. I could try to mage hand it into his mouth.
I mean, alternatively, I could try and phantasmal force him into seeing some kind of illusion that is detrimental, and the only way to save yourself from that is to drink this. You know what I mean? Like I can
do.
come up with an illusion
No.
where it's like, I don't know.
It would have to be some kind of illusion where he had already drank poison and this is the antidote. Or like if he was stung by some kind of scorpion or snake and this is the anti-venom.
I mean, I can make it do that.
Maybe that.
So that's an option. There's options here.
Yeah, okay.
You got things to play with.
All right, let's go do it.
All right. Let's do
Duh,
it.
bruh.
Cool. So you guys make your way through the town. It's what you say. You were gonna get there around 10:30.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a pretty lively morning throughout. And when you guys get there, you'll see that the sign has switched. Instead of saying "closed, please knock," it says "open, please don't knock."
Ooh, real quick before we go in here. Just to review the rules of underwater combat, if I remember them correctly.
Mhm.
If you have a swim speed, you can fight with melee weapons normally. Correct?
I
Sounds
don't.
like you know that.
I don't
I
know if
believe
that's
you.
true.
Yeah, that's why I want to clarify, because if not, like if I need to go get a different weapon to fight underwater, I want to do that before we go.
That's a good point.
Like if I need to go get a trident, I'll go get a trident.
Making attack
Well,
underwater.
possibly.
A creature that doesn't have a swim speed has disadvantage on attack rolls unless it's a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. Ranged attacks automatically miss beyond the weapon's normal range. Even against a target within the normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless it is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, spear, trident, or dart. Creatures and objects that are fully immersed in water have resistance to fire damage. So even if we can breathe underwater, we're still in a
Yeah.
bad way as far as weapons go.
So yeah, we would
How
stick with swim speed. So I'm gonna go pick up a spear and a shield, I guess.
How is Eldritch Blast okay underwater?
It's magic.
Yeah,
it's
it's
different.
magic, yeah.
It's magic. That's okay. Because
Yeah.
I make a ranged attack roll, so I wasn't sure.
It's
how
a
it came.
ranged weapon attack roll, not a
And-
ranged spell attack roll.
Okay.
Dana will be fine with her claws, right? 'Cause
Yeah, I
they're
was gonna
natural
ask you,
weapons?
do I have a swimsuit? Can I breathe underwater?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I guess I can't.
It's purely cosmetic. The being a
person-
crocodile.
The one person who has a swim speed doesn't attack melee.
Yes.
Correct.
Exactly.
My claws and
More or
bite are
less.
fine though.
Yeah, you won't be at disadvantage with your claws.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And I realize my underwater breathing thing doesn't make sense. That's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna make a quick detour by myself. A
Trident. Or what have you.
should I
Spear.
do a spear two-handed?
I mean, it's gonna be the same either way, right?
No, if I do the spear two-handed, it's a D8.
Well, yeah. I mean, as damage goes, yeah.
Yeah, so should I do the... No, I'll take the extra 2 AC. I'm gonna... Oh, in that case, I have a javelin, so that's fine. Because javelin was on the list, right?
Yes, javelin was on the list.
Okay, so cool. I go buy a shield real quick.
Does that work?
Yeah, yes, you buy
Okay.
a shield. Hey, I'm selling shields. He has a lisp.
He has something. I don't know if that's a list, but he has something.
Selling shields, Stan. I was cursed.
How much shield? How much?
Got any
How much shields? Lots of shields. How much more shields? Shields are 40 gold.
Buy, please. Here.
Oh, okay. Here you go. It's a shield. It looks like a shield. It looks like a good one.
Oh, can I have a refund?
No. You bought it.
Please. I changed my mind.
You gotta give me the shield back first.
Yeah, no, I give him the shield back.
Okay, then sure.
Cool. I just checked my inventory and I already have one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see. You do have a shield.
Yeah, I just remembered when I went to go put the shield I bought away that there's another shield in its way.
Does any of your other friends need weapons that might work like shields?
No.
No.
Do you have any like magic shields?
Ah, got a lot of regular shields.
Nah, I'm good then. I already got one.
I've got bucklers and kite shields and tower shields and this other shield that's got the little thingy in.
Ooh, I like the thingy shield.
Ooh, yeah, thingy shields are great. I've been trying to really market the thingy shields. I was thinking about calling them cups. But thingy shield works pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah.
tell me how it works.
Oh, so what you do is you take the shield and you put it in front of your thingy. And you wear it like underwear, but for your thingy.
I'll take 2.
Okay. Front and back, I like it.
Yep. How much?
30 gold each.
Oh, sorry. I'll have to come back.
Okay. Yes, well, as I sell more, production will kick up and then I'll be able to sell them cheaper.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Try again soon. Maybe they'll be 28 gold soon.
Well, a man can dream.
Yes, they can.
All right, and then I walk away and let's go get teleported.
All right, let's do it.
Teleported.
Cast water breathing first.
Great.
Water breathing.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys make your way into the studio. You see that there is a dance class going on right now. It's
Before we go in, I want to tell them about the weird thing that I saw out of the corner of my eye.
What was that?
It was like the reflections of things that were in the mirrors didn't quite match the reality for a second.
That's true.
not even a second, a split second.
Like a split second. I don't know, there's something funky in the mirrors.
Cool.
Thanks for that.
Something with the mirrors, yeah. Just putting that out there.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Proceed.
Then keep an eye on me, because I'm gonna do something that would be super reflecty.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys walk in. There is a class going on in the dance studio right now. You can see Stephanie. She is leading the class currently.
I do the purple worm that I learned
Yeah, sure.
across the dance like to the other side, but I really want to impress Stephanie, so I give it a little extra oomph. So I get over the hump and I get up on the chest piece that's sticking out, so I get a little higher and it looks super impressive.
Okay.
I would like to cast guidance on him before he does this.
Sure. You can make an athletics check.
All right. Ooh, I'm starting with a 22.
Oh boy. +2.
All right, 24.
So Stephanie is a little bit wowed. You could tell that like at first she was like a little bit peeved that you would just like come into her class and just interrupt her while she's in the middle of trying to teach like a group of like what seems to be like young nobles how to do like a proper waltz.
Mm-hmm.
So you come in and you're just like "Whoop, whoop, whoop," and Temerity's just disgusted. If you just like, his face.
Yep. 100%.
And her anger quickly turns into like moderate approval.
Hell yeah.
And you just go all the way through into the next area, and but she definitely watches you as you go.
And then I stand up and, did you look at my reflection? Was it weird?
I would have been.
Reflection weird.
You guys can all make perception checks, or investigation checks, or Arcana checks.
Well,
So many options.
well, my Arcana and my Investigation are the same, which is higher than my Perception. So,
There you go.
24.
Ooh.
What were the options? Arcana, Perception, or Investigation?
Mhm.
I got a 6.
You're distracted by Morg and his.
I got so distracted. I was hyping him. I was too hype.
Yeah, it was.
Mark.
Temerity, you can tell that like it's just like it's so busy right now that like it's very difficult. You don't see like a glitch happen
Okay.
in the way that Darian had described it, but you can tell. Were you doing investigation or Arcana?
Let's go with Arcana.
Okay. You can definitely tell that that there's something about these mirrors that just do not seem normal. Maybe it's like maybe they're like the tiniest bit warped, almost like they could be like instead of because most mirrors are like a thin silver plate covered in some sort of glass. That maybe this is not silver behind them.
Okay. I will tell everybody, like, mentally as we're going, yeah.
Okay. So you make your way into the magic area, the magic shop. You can see there's a couple of people. It looks like mostly the moms and dads of these nobles, like picking around and like talking up the magic items that are in the shop. And Darian, you will see a tiny little penny on the floor. That's actually magical.
I'm gonna pick it up. Does it have a letter?
Or
Or do I have to focus on it?
You gotta focus on it.
I'll do it later.
This one's necromancy magic.
Woohoo! Delightful.
Mm-hmm. So you guys make your way through. Bam. And then there is Magic Mike. He is currently sleeping on like a step ladder that he is just like folded, like his like a he's folded into the second step of the step ladder.
Does he need help?
No, he doesn't look stuck. He looks asleep.
How would you describe his hat situation? Would you describe it as hat-like? The hat part, not the
Like
other,
a hat.
like a hat,
No, I would describe his hat situation as non-existent.
Okay, well,
Crazy hair that would just be ruined by a hat.
I see.
That game's weak, bro.
Mm, I see. All right.
He's folded up like a greater than sign.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Okay.
All right.
Doesn't seem comfortable in any way.
No, it seems terrible. but he's definitely sleeping. You could see he's got like a little snot bubble in his nose.
Is it like a big one?
No, not like cartoonishly large, like small and disgusting, but still a snot bubble.
Ah.
It's actually got like
Say
a
mage hand, I pop it
you pop it.
with mage hand.
Okay, and it does. It pops, but he doesn't wake up comically. He's
Hmm.
still just sleeping there.
Apparently, Magic Mike gets a trinket.
Oh, okay.
What is he?
He's a wizard.
All right, Jake, roll me a percentile.
Okay. I wasn't ready for rolling a percentile. Now I'm ready for rolling a percentile. Go D&D Beyond. 47.
A lot of 47s tonight. And by that I mean like 2. He's got an old silk hat. It reduces the time to craft a simulacrum by 1 minute and then disappears. But it'll be back
That is
again
not
someday.
non-existent.
I would say his
There
hat
it is.
name is Magic Minute Reducing Simulacrum.
I see. I see.
If I had to describe his hat game.
Sure. Makes sense.
So he's sleeping there, folded up in his stepladder.
Hey,
Get up.
Hello.
Yes. What's up?
We're here to go kill Cantor.
Oh, all right, man. Well, I'm glad you came back. What's it been like?
Some hours. At least
Some
8.
hours.
At least
Alright.
8.
It's pretty dark in here, you know? Sometimes you just fall asleep.
apparently.
Apparently.
Drugs?
What?
Was it the drugs?
Was it the drugs? No, I don't like doing them alone.
Oh,
I
okay.
like hanging out with people and doing drugs.
Samesies.
Yeah, it's sad doing drugs alone.
Fair.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway, so you've decided to take on my mission.
Quite.
Yes.
Quite indeed. Cool. Well, I'll tell you. Cantor, he lives in a giant seashell on near the ocean floor. I could pop you in outside of it. I assume you'd rather be outside than inside. Yeah,
Probably.
Yes. Yeah.
probably.
Probably good step 1.
Yep. So, giant killing. What do you guys want to get paid?
We heard about a portable hole.
A portable hole?
That's what Sal said.
Ooh, Sal. Well, you know what? If you get both of the items that I required, which is the femurs, well, all 3, because I need both femurs, of course,
Right. Both femurs and the sea snake venom.
and the sea snake venom. If you get all 3 of those things, I can craft you a portable hole. But I could also, conversely, maybe let you in on a little scheme I have.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Explain.
Well, I can't right now.
Explain. Why not?
Well, I mean, you don't have to. I could give you the portable hole, or I can tell you about my scheme and you could get into it.
Is this
How about-
scheme
Oh,
about the
don't
bag?
get to hear about it beforehand.
Is this scheme about the bag of holding?
A bag of holding, you say?
The scheme for the things for the stuff?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I'm in the know. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, fine then.
Portable hole works just fine.
Yeah,
Portable hole, please.
we can work towards that then. What?
We're ready
Are
to
you
go.
guys ready? You're
Yeah.
all ready to go.
Oh, I want to go crocodile. Right.
Well, I don't know if we're going right in, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
okay.
I'd hold off.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Can we say that this morning Darian cast water breathing and then she took a short rest?
It's free.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's just it's an invocation thing. Once a day for
I thought
free.
it was yeah, I misunderstood it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are ready then.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Am I forgetting anything?
I hope not.
Oh yeah, the pearl, so we can get back.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to be able to get back.
See, it's good you reminded me because otherwise, I wouldn't have remembered. And
Yeah.
then, where would you guys have been in a bad situation? Where would I have been without my giant femurs?
All
Everybody
true
would-
statements.
I'd have been here.
Pearl, please.
Okay. Here's that one. Okay. Now, I shall cast upon you a spell of teleportation, and I dearly hope that it goes well. All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Bam! All right. So he is going to roll a percentile,
Oh
Oh
boy.
no.
a place he is familiar with. And he's trying to roll high.
Mm-hmm.
69.
No way.
Nice.
Yeah, 69. It's fine. He's feeling fine. So you guys, it's like pretty dark where you were. And like, with all of like the lights of the water, you kind of end up in a very similar feeling setting. So it's down where you guys are, you can see like a little bit of penetration of sunlight from above,
Mhm.
but all of your dark vision is active currently. And you can see ahead of you is like this giant conch shell. It's maybe like 300 feet tall and like it's over 100 feet wide at the base, and you can see that like from it there's like a constant stream of bubbles from the opening in the front, and you can see there's kind of like a almost like a swirling water around it. It doesn't seem like it's going really fast, but it's like an undertow sort of current which
Mhm.
surrounds it. You can see as you're going, you're all just kind of floating underwater right now. You can feel the pressure, and you feel like if you weren't under the magical effects of water breathing, that this pressure would be like really unfortunately powerful on you. But since you spent the time acclimating to a higher pressure in his shop, you're feeling okay. And you can see there's all sorts of sea creatures around, but you don't see any sea snakes.
Mm.
There are sea turtles, and like you can see off in the distance there's like a pod of dolphins. There are all sorts of underwater floor spiders or crabs, as they're more often referred to. There's lobsters. There's starfish. There are big old eels, which are
Ooh.
different than sea snakes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a long draft on my cigar stub that never goes out.
Yep.
Try and blow smoke rings underwater.
It's just a smoke bubble,
Nice.
and
Cool.
it slowly, it actually just like kind of like very slowly wobbles towards the surface.
Right.
About an hour and a half later, it'll finally reach the surface, and it'll right.
That's gonna be funny. I wish I could see that half.
Yeah.
So what I think we should do is I think Darian should make herself look a little fishier, and I think you should knock on his door with Temerity, who maybe should look a little fishier, and then say, sir, will you please, and then suggestion to drink that potion, and then me and Alosa can be on either side of the door, and then when he does, then we can get him. That's more the plan.
All right.
Have you got the potion for Magic Mike? Who reminded him about that?
Temerity.
I did.
Okay, good.
So that would be, yeah, it would make sense that I would have it because it was my plan to use suggestion. So, yeah, I mean, all right, we can try that. Sure.
Very
You guys
direct.
got something?
All right. Well, what the hell? What's
Sounds
it?
like a plan. Let's do it.
We don't see like any other like sentient people hanging out around.
No, not around here. But you do hear like a low thrumming, which seems to be coming from the building.
Okay.
seashell.
All right, cool. I will cast Disguise Self on myself,
Likewise.
and I will look like a sea elf,
Okay.
because that's
Cool.
a thing, and they can breathe underwater, so I'll do that.
What about a like? Can we look like we can look like different species? Can I look like a water genasi?
Yeah.
They're humanoid. Sure. go
Cool,
ahead.
I'm a water genasi.
Look at you all, water genasi.
Look at me in the water.
As you get like the salt water into your chest pus, it starts kind of like reacting and like almost bubbling, like if you had just poured some hydrogen peroxide on it.
Oh.
It tickles. You think maybe all those nerves are dead.
That tracks.
Well, shall we?
I think we shall.
All right, here we
Right.
go.
All right. Cool.
Or I guess.
As you make your way up, you'll see that there isn't really like a front door. It kind of like it's just like a tunnel that kind of like goes in and then like curves around immediately. Like there was maybe some sort of giant something in here that used to live in here. And
Sure.
crawl inside. And you can see that there's like a constant stream of bubbles that are coming out towards you. And as you get closer and closer, you can hear that there is definitely like some sort of music going on inside. And
boy.
as you're going, you hear like a murmur of what seems to be several different species of creatures.
Well,
They playing cards.
No, they're not. I mean, you don't know because you can't see in around this corner. You'd have to. You can see, like further ahead. So it goes off to the left, and you can see further ahead. There's about 30 more feet of wall before it opens up into whatever the next chamber looks like.
Okay.
Alyssa and Morg, how close are you guys following behind?
I would probably say like 10 feet, 5-10 feet.
Yeah.
Close. There's no reason that I would
Yeah.
for any particular reason.
I say 10. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess we're going in.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe
We all
detecting
see and
anything?
hear the various voices.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, Sean.
Can we all see? Do we all notice that there are like multiple people in there?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna lean into Merity and be like, "All right, pivot. Should we ask him to come with us first?"
We want to get him away from everybody else.
Yeah.
Just whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the protocol here. We're swimming into somebody's house.
Do we see if there's any like magic or traps on the outside?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Darian doesn't see any magic.
Okay.
You guys can roll investigation to look for traps.
Ooh.
24.
19.
14.
Did you get Dana like a 3?
Well, I got 2 plus. I didn't even bother because it's like
Okay.
not 8. I want to say.
So there are no detectable traps as you make your way in towards the main chamber.
All right. Well,
Cool.
So as you get closer and closer in, there's like you can start like feeling yourself sink down toward the ground as the amount of air bubbles increases. It's almost as if like if you weren't under the effects of water breathing, at this point there's enough air like moving through the water that you might be able to struggle to breathe,
Oh, interesting.
but
Huh.
not die
Yeah.
as land-dwelling creatures.
okay.
So everybody kind of like sinks. Nobody's swimming anymore. You start to feel like the more natural movement of moving around on land.
Okay.
So you come around the corner, and you can see it's kind of like there's like a big hall, and there are a bunch of merfolk who are up on like a stage, and they are hanging out, doing like a musical performance of. As you're looking at it, looks like is this either this is like a very weird combination of some sort of like dwarven stage acting mixed with 50 shades of Drizzt.
Oh man,
Oh.
what a weird combination.
So nobody is a dwarf on the stage, but they all have like dwarven regalia on. And everything is in some sort of language that nobody understands. So you could definitely like as you could tell that there's a guy who's clearly dressed up like a panther
Gotcha. Okay.
with that one real visual cue. You're able to tell exactly where you are in this story. And you can see off like 40 feet away from the center of the stage, there's like a big throne. It's probably like 12, 15 feet high. And there's a big old dude sitting in it. And he is watching, laughing, and he's got like a big old tankard that he's drinking from, which is whale shaped. It's like a whale like breaching out of the water is what his tankard looked like, and the tail wraps back up, and that's where the handle is. And you can tell that his tankard is magic, and you can also tell that he has magical braids in his hair,
Hmm.
which is
That's
like
just neat.
long. He kind of has a arched back, which almost looks like a turtle shell. His skin is like a bluish green color, and you can see that the majority of his clothing seems to be made out of seaweeds. Um,
Hmm.
you can't really smell, but if you could smell, you'd say he smells kind of fishy.
Hmm.
Smell is particulate, which means that we're getting little tiny bits of fish up our noses.
Yeah, just tiny little bits though. So it's like you
Teeny.
can't really smell it, but the smell's there.
So he's
Um,
just watching the show, is what it sounds
yes,
like.
yes.
Okay.
But as you look up and around, you can see that there is like a big, almost like mezzanine, where there are a bunch of other people sitting watching the show.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh.
This
So as
seems-
you guys come up, a little fish kind of like swims, and he's like maneuvering his way through all of the air bubbles and whatnot.
Mhm.
And he's like, "Ah, I see you are a bit late to the party. Would you like to buy some tickets?"
How much?
How much?
They are 2 gold each.
Yeah.
Sure.
Aha, very well. And he sticks his tongue out of his mouth real wide.
I give him a high five on his tongue.
Okay, do not do that, but just pay me the money.
Give
But-
him 2 gold.
Yeah, 2
Very
gold.
well, You too. And he points to Temerity and Darian. He says, "You are underwater folk. You bring your friends here. That's cool. Decorum. Do you know what it is?
Yes.
Follow it, please. Anyway, right this way to your seats.
Right, we do that.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Make your way boop, 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 up the stairs, half floating, half walking through the water. And he brings you up to the second floor. The mezzanine is mostly full of all sorts of different fish and or regular people. And you can tell that this performance is like 70% of the way through the second act.
Okay.
And he's like, "You're quite late, but here are your seats. I am the usher. My name is Steven.
Stephen the Usher.
Ivan!
It's Steven, I get it.
Steven, is there anything else of which you require?"
Can you catch us up on what's happening?
As
No.
a former thespian who has been in 50 Shades of Drizzt, I can catch you up on what's happening right now.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
thank you. Great.
if you look, there are some play shells, okay, which is a fun
Thank you.
playbill. So if you are very desperate to figure it out, you could perhaps read that quickly. if you are a quick reader and can also read fish language.
Ah, great. Of course I can.
Of course you can. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else I can do for you, I'll be on my way.
Right. Right.
I spend the remainder of the performance anytime the guy who's playing Wolfgar says anything, nudging either Darian or Alosa and just shitting on whatever he's doing. Like, really? We're supposed to believe that? We're supposed to believe that this is Wolfgar? Please. Please,
The
fish.
guy playing Wolfgar is mostly walrus from the torso up, except that he has like a very luxurious flowing mane of hair, and he is totally human from the waist down.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
As you guys sit there and watch for the last 20 minutes of the show, you remember exactly how erotic it was. You can't understand what's going on, but you can definitely understand what's going on. There's a lot of body language.
Mm.
So,
Now, do they adjust the sex scenes so just the women go over and lay the eggs and then the men come over and fertilize them? Is that what the new sex scenes are?
no, all the sex scenes are as written in the original play.
That's even grosser.
Yeah.
Grosser. You guys are by the end of this a little bit disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that. I hated every second of that.
Yep.
Not a fan.
But everyone else in the theater just like absolutely is just like they get up, they're clapping. It's like a standing ovation.
Sure.
I'm
gonna mimic.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Oh yeah.
Started throwing like little starfish out onto the stage, little bits of coral and whatnot all go floating down.
get it because they're the stars. They get the starfish.
Exactly, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. like,
Is
pure
anybody?
joy.
Do they get paid in goldfish?
No. don't
They
get
didn't
paid.
charge us 2 goldfish to come in.
Yeah, they
So-
charge gold to come in. So at the end of the performance, all of the people start filing down the stairs, and you guys are able to make your way down as well. And you'll see Cantor standing there, and he's just got his big mug of whatever kind of juice he's drinking, and he's talking to people and greeting them. And when he stands up, you realize he's like 23, 25 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And
Is it tall?
we need to make him bigger.
Yeah, you gotta
Right.
make him bigger and then fight him.
Before we kill him.
Correct.
Yes, you have to make him bigger before he dies, so that the potion will.
Can we attack him at this size and then give it to him right before we kill him? Like, try to knock him out or something? I'm asking, like, the gang.
Yeah, I mean, that's an option. I feel like it's
Yeah, I
easier.
don't know if we should really fight him larger.
Right?
If-
I'm like, if we can take him mostly down at this size, and then...
We're not really great at restraint.
That's quitter talk. Let's just hit him.
Example.
Yeah, so let's start with the potion, and then we'll deal with the consequences, I guess.
Alright, sounds good.
We didn't ask how tall this would make him, so it's already 25 feet tall. How the heck?
Yeah, it'll make him real big.
Pick a bigger target. Hit him in the dick. Hit him in the dick.
I'm gonna blast him right in the dick.
I'm telling you.
That's apparently not a part that's needed for this, so we might as well just go for broke.
I need one nut. No, I don't need.
No,
a nut,
you don't need a
You
nut
didn't
or a
know, you didn't
colon.
say you did.
but I kind of want a nut.
Maybe you
Wha-
could say that it was for virility.
Maybe.
Sell it. This is sea giant nut.
Yup.
Just slice it like a watermelon and eat some.
I mean, if
yeah,
it's
they are roughly watermelon sized.
well, yeah, but it's
Not when
gonna
we make him
not when we
bigger.
make it bigger.
You're right. It'll
It's-
be roughly.
It'll be the size of a pumpkin on the Disney Channel, so like a
Yeah.
small car.
yeah,
No, not that big. It'll be roughly the size of a kick drum in a drum set.
That's a good frame of reference. I like that.
okay.
So as you guys are discussing that, you can see that the usher and the other usher fish are like going around and they're serving refreshments, and it's kind of like slowly turning into like a little bit of a mixer as people are having fish style drinks. And there's like little like food bits being served.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Cantor. Does he ever drink anything that's not out of that mug?
No, he's only drinking out of his big mug. You also don't see any armor on him or any weapons.
But you said he's got a turtle shell, yeah?
Yeah, but it's not like a full turtle shell. It's almost like his back is arched like in the shape of a turtle shell.
I see. Okay.
So you guys
Oh, sorry. You said the cup was magic and there's nothing else magic?
His
No, he doesn't
braids.
have
Sonic person?
his
the braids.
in his hair are magic as well.
Okay.
Morgan's like, I hate this. Can we leave and come back tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I
Sure.
guess.
Okay.
Where
And
are we
as you
gonna go?
guys decide to leave, you can see that like this is slowly turning into like a party. You can see that there's like a band that's getting set up on the stand there, and you can hear Cantor's voice. Does anybody speak giant?
Nope.
I don't think I do. Where would it be? Languages. Found it. No, I do not.
Okay. So he's talking to some of the other guests there, and like you could definitely tell that like it's starting to get into like a party vibe here, and things are starting to go yeah,
Orgy?
yeah, things are starting to get worked up, going a little bit wild. You can see that there's like one guy who's got like a really cool xylophone set up from like maybe it looks like whale bones that like kind of wrap around him. So he's got like a big cage of a xylophone. And there's a guy who's got like a hammerhead shark guitar set up. And it's just like this is a cool group. And it's like a very like underwater electronic like EDM kind of sound that this band starts producing, and like there's slowly like all the glowfish are like starting to come out and like bop around, and it's slowly turning in to the jellyfish rave from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I did it!
Here's my idea.
Okay.
Get on the orgy.
Marion,
Yes.
you go up to party goers one by one, make sure they have big full drinks, and then you cast do you have suggestion too?
Yeah.
No! That ruins my plan. I was gonna say continually cast suggestion on them and then take a short rest and just be like, hey man, go up to Cantor and just start shouting, chug, 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 and then start chugging your drink. And if we keep doing that and he keeps on chugging, we'll get him super fucked up, and then we can kill him while he's drunk.
Well, can't Temerity do that?
Not
Yeah,
continually.
I wanted you to do it because you could keep taking short rests and getting your spell slots back, whereas with Temerity we'd have to wait another day and then we'd drown maybe.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can we just go up to people? They're getting all party orgy. Can't we?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just start creating that energy anyway?
I don't know where you got orgy from.
No one. Yeah, that was a purely Dana thing.
That's a
I
Dana
said
mindset.
orgy, and you're like, yeah, the energy is getting. So yeah, orgy.
Okay, you're right. There are certain sections. It looks like maybe there's a sub basement in this big shell that is looking a little orgy-esque.
I mean, judging by the play, I just assumed it was going to turn into it.
You're right. I'm into it.
And this is the point for the second time on Nerd Immersion that me and Dana's characters go in for the orgy.
Yep.
Only this isn't a blood orgy.
No, not a blood.
Are there any sharks involved? Because it could be.
No sharks allowed, unfortunately.
Ah.
Yeah, just that one shark that is a guitar.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we can try and start this. Although after an hour, both of the disguise selves will end.
Honestly, by that time,
Yeah, everybody will be all right. That's fine.
I mean, I could just like do it again.
Yeah, you could do it again. Yeah.
So why don't you guys try and charm people into getting the party going, trying to get Cantor drunk? I'm not good at that, so I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to kind of mind my own business and try not to ruin everything.
are you sure you don't want to dance?
Off the dance moves, man.
I
You're
don't
the
want to bring too
worm.
much attention to myself. I don't want to ruin everything, and I've already gotten yelled at by one fish. So I'm just going to like... Morgan's going to take a back seat to this one. because he knows he's gonna get to hit something later.
All right.
All right, yeah,
Fair
I guess I'll start making up a bunch of rumors and lies about how Cantor's going through a rough patch because he lost a bunch of money to a bunch of pixies in a card game, and he needs solace, so we're trying to get him drunk and get everybody to start telling him to chug.
That's
All
a
right.
good idea.
Right, really build him up, get him feeling good.
Yeah.
The best lies have a little bit of proof.
Right.
Truth. Why don't you roll persuasion for that?
Can I, like, also make one or help him with it?
Yeah, you can make your own if you want to go around and kind of spread the same thing.
Yeah.
And we're sure it's not deception.
No, because it's not a lie. That is the truth.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is true.
Oh,
Stupid pixies clean.
29.
25.
Woo! All right, yeah. So within like the first 45 minutes of you guys like slowly spreading around, and it seems like maybe like 1 out of every like 5 or 6 people understands common well enough.
Okay, good.
to be able to communicate with them. Yeah.
Also, when he drinks from his cup and like, does he get it refilled?
Oh
From
yeah. He
anyone?
gets drinks. He's got like
Okay.
a constant rotation. In fact, within like the first 40 minutes, you've seen him drain like this tankard, which is probably like a gallon, like 5 or 6 times.
Okay, but it doesn't refill.
someone-
No,
was
no. It gets there's the usher fish are bringing around drinks.
Gotcha.
Okay, so he gets the drinks from them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, we keep spreading our lies.
Cool.
We
Or-
spread our lies,
People,
convince
like,
people.
slowly are going around Cantor, and like you can tell there's like some commiseration and like some sad talk for a minute, and then everybody starts drinking, and then it gets louder again. And you can see that like in the middle of the floor, slowly, the throne starts like bubbling up and like towards the ceiling, and you can see that there's a large square with like 36 different like smaller squares within it, and they slowly start like bopping up, and you can see that it's like a big dance floor with a bunch of like jellyfish underneath slowly lighting up the dance floor, and people start like getting out there dancing, and it's just like it's almost like turning into like a disco style dance off.
Okay.
They're singing la 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 la.
All right, yeah, so we'll dance, I guess, or continue to try to get him as shit-faced as we can.
Yep. Get him in that party mind. Wear him out dancing.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, do you guys go up to him at all?
Not
Or
yet.
it's
Not yet. Not yet. I'm
Not
not.
yet.
I'm
We're
gonna keep-
working in the shadows.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say because you guys look like fish, but you're speaking common, so maybe don't go up to him yet.
Well, the disguise self at this point wears
Yeah,
off.
it's off.
okay.
For me, anyway.
Oh fuck! I had an idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and suggest to Temerity, hey man, make a little inroads with him. Then when he goes to bed, as soon as he goes in, we come up right behind him. You knock on the door and you say, hey bud, hangover cure. Take
Yep.
this.
Already there.
Gotcha.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, if I can stay around him, I want to get an idea of if he speaks common. That's a question that I'm trying to discern.
I don't know. The best way to see if he does is go up and talk to him with it.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll just be like, "This is a hell of a party."
Oh, there, little one. It sure is.
All right, that's perfect. That's exactly what I needed to know, and I'll
Is that what
just.
he's standing there like.
Yeah. Well, no, he's on the dance floor, and he's got like a little bit of space around him, but he's starting to move, and he's got a very Napoleon Dynamite
my
energy
God, that's
to him
funny.
with his dance moves, and you can tell for like a big dude, he is light on his feet.
All right.
So, little one, are you from the surface?
Yeah, I am. I heard this party's made its rounds all the way up to the surface, so I heard I couldn't miss it.
Oh yeah. No, this is the place to be. Every night we party all night long. And he drinks this thing some more. And he come on, dance, young one.
All right, I'll dance, I guess.
Cantor.
What's up?
A performance check.
All right. 19.
Org dances with an athletics check though when he dances.
Yeah, well that makes sense. 19.
A 19? Yeah, you're moving in like you're able to like look around and like these dance styles are like definitely like 20 years ago on the surface.
Okay. All right.
Old school stuff, but you're able to fit right in. And like at one point, like you pull out something a little bit different, and everybody's like, "Oh!" And then they like start doing like copying that move. But it's going good, and it's getting rowdier.
Oh god, I hate all of this. The things I do for my craft. So I'll ask him, and I'll just be like, while we're just moving around and dancing and sprinklering it up over here, and I'll just be like, yeah, right. And they don't have lawns, so that's gonna be lost on them. Yeah, I know. That's just all water.
Water and grass. Yes.
The tornado, the whirlpool.
Yeah.
Get around like this.
Yeah. There we go. All right, we're getting it together.
The maiden, crab hands,
Yeah.
ancient Chilton,
Yep.
jazz hands,
All right.
Catmandu, the purple worm,
Yeah.
and then the teeth cleaning.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Wait. And you see him like chop his hand down, and the music stops. And
Like
he
record scratch.
forward, and he
And
says,
I go, motherfucker!
"Challenger, come here." And he does the come on, right? Throws a little lasso, and he whips it around Morg, and he starts reeling him in. He's like, "Come on, little one." Oh yeah. And he pulls you in, and then the rest of the dance floor starts clearing out, and it's you and him, and he starts doing the wave. But the wave is like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the crab hands.
Okay. He likes that because he moves horizontally, you move horizontally. Let's say, yes, good. What is that coming out of your chest?
Pus.
Quick distraction. Wah, the new Chilton. Yeah. There's only one counter. What do you do?
Chilton?
Yes, correct. Good.
Ah!
That's my favorite thing that's ever happened.
Very good, sir. All right, your turn in the dance battle.
I'm gonna do the Superman, but I don't know how to do it in real life, so I can't pantomime it.
That's fair. Okay, very good. And he's gonna T-pose, and he'll start spinning in a circle, and he'll say, "It's the kryptonite."
Oh no! And then I'm gonna do the Gangnam Style.
Roll me athletics, because that's a hard one.
It's not easy. Natural one.
Oh no.
Wait.
Okay.
By the way, Cantor and Morg both got trinkets.
Cantor does not have a class.
Okay, well,
So, somebody just throws Mardi Gras beads at him.
okay.
I
And
would
then,
like to use this inspiration card to re-roll it.
Hell yeah, go for it.
I owe you an inspiration card next week. And it's a 14, so better.
All right, cool. All right, so he goes ahead, and at this point, he's getting a little bit less impressed with you with this right here. So he'll say, "Underdark tunnel," and he throws his arms out, right, and he makes a circle with his legs down on the dance floor so that his hands and his feet are going, and he kind of makes a tunnel for you.
I am going to purple worm through the tunnel.
And everybody just goes fucking nuts. Makes your way through it, and he'll say, yes. And then he starts doing the farmer, which is like milking a cow.
Oh God.
Suggestive. Don't you love this? You love the style.
You know what? At this point, Morg is gonna start slow clapping, and he's gonna bow, and he's gonna admit defeat.
Darian's gonna start up a chant amongst the crowd of Cantor, 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 Cantor.
Give me free drinks for the night.
Yeah.
Everybody- And then everybody floods into the dance floor, and like for a minute, like 7 or 8 guys try to like pick them up, but they can't do it. So then everybody just goes back to dancing like madmen.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
It's you, my boy. And he he slaps you across the face, and you see stuck to the side of your face is a seashell, and it's like platinum colored, and it's just like completely rainbow. And he says, "There is a VIP pass."
Did he hit my good cheek or my
Your
burn?
burn side.
The burn side, good.
Yep, hard on the bird side. And it sticks like there's some sort of like glue or suction, and it's just like onto the side of your face.
I hold it, and a single tear vanishes into the water, and I say, "It's beautiful."
You are prettier now than you were before.
I need you to roll me a D72 there, Sean.
Hell yeah. 53.
The leg of a tracker spider. It grants advantage on 1 survival check. Yeah, so I will, as the night continues on, I will make my way to over to Cantor and be like, and basically try and figure out, does he get hungover?
Yeah, I was
All right.
wondering if that's a magic.
Cool. Yeah, at this point, like he's big, right? So
Yeah.
he's like already 4 times larger than you height wise, but
Yep.
also think about the extra weight and everything,
Yeah.
and his giant property, just being a giant, you
Mhm.
know, it's a different physiology, but he barely seems drunk at this point.
Okay.
Like,
Well
he's
then.
talking clearly, like you can see like his hair is like kind of matted down, so like almost, and you can see that it's like greasier than it was before.
Okay.
But he doesn't seem to have like any real ill effects, and he is just absolutely tearing through drinks.
All right, then I won't ask him then. I won't ask
You
him.
know the secret of my success?
No, but I'd love to.
You could just pee in the pool.
Doesn't surprise. Yeah. I mean, you're right.
I know. Nice.
That's.
Is that literal or metaphor? That's Sean asking, not Morg.
I mean, I
don't
think
know.
it's both. Yeah. So I will wait since he seems completely
Fine.
completely fine, and then I'll kind of round up and talk to everybody else and be like, he says they do this every night and they party all night. So I don't know what we want to do, when we want to try to make our move, because we could try and do it now, but I mean, like, he's not hampered by alcohol at all. At least yet. I mean, we've got 24 hours on this water breathing, so we can keep partying and hope for the best and see, maybe it'll start to die down, because he doesn't seem drunk, so a hangover cure could be a good idea. The other thing is, like, this stuff is from the surface, and this stuff is so potent, it makes you think, it gets you so fucked up that you think you're at least like twice your normal size. Like, it really messes with your head. I don't know.
You
Try
know
to
what?
get him more drunk.
Missed opportunity. We should have taken some of Magic Mike's drugs and put those in there too, so it actually happened. So he gets bigger and starts tripping balls and freaking out. Missed opportunity.
Well, we can come back again, can't we? Can we do a take 2?
I
No
don't.
VIP pass.
Well,
Like what, tomorrow?
I don't know if we're gonna get another
yeah.
bead. He made a big deal about people like negging on those bead deals.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, like, I guess at this point, wait until he's alone.
Yeah, give it some time.
Yeah,
Start anything in the middle of this party, we'll get our asses kicked.
fair.
All right. So about like 3 hours later,
Mhm.
the party's still going pretty strong, but Cantor walks up to Morg and he'll say, "It's time." Oh yeah, you know what time it is?
I don't actually.
It's about 5:30 in the afternoon.
Cool.
All right, thank you.
That means
No,
it's time.
thank you.
Yes, that's right. Come on. And he starts taking big old steps and he moonwalks whoop, 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 to an area, and there's like a big opening in one of the walls that slowly like comes up, and you can see that like this was actually very cleverly disguised curtains, like
Ooh.
almost like the stage curtains that pull aside, and you can see that there's like these two really big bouncer fish, and they're standing there, and there's like a velvet carpet and like a little rope thing across, and it's definitely the VIP section back there. It says, "Bring your friends. Come on."
All right.
All right, guys. I guess we're going to the VIP section.
All right.
I dance my way to the VIP section.
Yep.
So you guys all dance your way over there.
Mhm.
But what I need from everybody but Morg, I need the name of their signature dance.
Oh Jesus.
Ooh.
You need the name of the signature dances?
Yeah.
Oh, mine is the
Alyssa-
seaweed always.
All right, cool. You're just
Delightful.
50% sea, 50% weed.
Nice. Oh God. You know what? I think because he hates dancing, Temerity's gonna have just like a really. It'll probably be like a really simple like 2-step with like the most minimal amount of movement, but it's just like that's the signature move. Just real simple, real classic.
Zumba in the elevator.
What?
Mine's gonna be called the Tentacles, and I just move my limbs like tentacles.
Like interpretive dance squidward.
Teddy, are you like a
know.
Goomba in the elevator?
Yeah, we're just rocking.
Oh, you guys, come on, let's go.
Let's go! I am about this guy's lifestyle. Let's go.
Ew.
Can I offer you some pearl dust or some porcupine fish quills?
I mean, I'll take a fish quill.
Can I have some for later?
No, right now. Come on, live. Live like it's your last day under the world.
Yeah, I'd try a fish quill.
I'll trust the girl.
Morg's getting into the party and he's forgetting about the mission.
Yeah.
Same.
There's like just a fish that's like flying by, swimming by, and he just like grabs one of its quills off of it midair and just like snaps it off. He's like, "Here," and he pokes you with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving
Oh
throw.
no.
I was gonna say quills are like poison. No?
25.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say?
25.
25. Cool. So you're good. The only effect that you really get is that you're starting to taste some of the colors that are hanging out around. And you can tell that like that's definitely planned for because there's like a very chromatic sweep of colors through the room.
I'm gonna say these colors taste great.
Would anyone else like some anything? I personally recommend the pearl dust. And he opens up like a clamshell, whoosh, and there's a white powder in it. And you see him, and he's just like, "Come on,
What
let's
does it
have a
do?
party." What's it do? Try it and you'll see.
Well, I feel like there's been too much attention on it now, so I do it.
Cool. You can make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Good. I'm gonna keep doing the seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can do it on here. Oh, I got a natural 20, so 22.
Nice, fantastic. All right, cool. So you gain advantage on all initiative checks for the rest of right now. But you unfortunately have disadvantage on persuasion checks on anybody who has not used pearl dust.
That is awesome.
Nice.
And there's only like You can see that there's like one really fat walrus guy with like a couple of mermaid ladies dancing around him, and you can see that there's a very large lobster crab monstrosity thing in the corner, and he's got like funky shells over his eye stalks, and he's just like vibing, and it looks like he's doing some sort of like weird thing over some sort of like unusually shaped shells in some sort of disc, and it seems to be producing vibrations through the water. Really unusual style of music that you've never heard before. And the vibe in here is even more hedonistic than it was out there.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say to Temerity, is there any way we could get that like porcupine fish to just headlong into this guy's back or something?
I mean, we can try.
Because that would be funny.
I mean, he's already. So he doesn't. He says he does this every night. I don't know how many drinks in, and he's snorting stuff. I don't know if this.
Sleep, sir?
Sleep? Of course. I sleep for. And he stops for a minute. And he's like, I don't know. I don't remember the last time I slept.
Oh,
You want a quill?
Sleep the dreams.
do you miss
Eyes
it?
look really distant.
Oh, buddy.
Do you miss sleeping? Do you need to talk?
No.
Are you sure, buddy?
Now's not the time.
Are you sure?
Please dance.
Somebody get this guy some more quills.
Get him some more pearl dust.
Bring me everything.
Yep, let's do that.
The jellyfish stings. Which one of you will do a jellyfish sting with me?
Melissa, it's your turn.
I will.
Oh God.
Okay. Here, give me your hand. And his hand is like massive. And he just grabs the head of what seems to be like a lion's mane jellyfish.
Oh,
It's like
no.
30 feet long. And he goes and he takes one of the tentacles. And when he grabs it, it's like no problem at all. And he just like very lightly touches the back of your hand with it. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Hold on. Oh, sorry. Oh no. 9.
Okay, so that's not going to cut it. So initially you have like a very awesome reaction to it. Like you feel like every nerve ending in your body, and it's like you could feel like the pulses of the music and like the air and water combination just like going over you, and it feels fantastic. And then was it your right arm or your left arm?
My left one.
It just completely falls asleep.
Oh,
Cannot feel anything from the shoulder down, just completely useless. And in combat, you will have a -2 to hit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna offer to share my cigar with him. I'll be like, hey man, we have these on the surface. It tastes nice and it makes your head a little woozy.
Oh,
Nothing
yeah.
major, but like enjoy.
Give it to me. And he puts it up against his gill and goes, and it's just like a big cloud of smoke. And he's like, oh, yeah, I love the rush. And he'll give it back to you.
All right, I took a couple of bubs.
Ooh,
When
Definitely get him to
wait, you
drink
take a
that.
couple of bumps?
No bubs.
Ah,
Calling sucking on an old cigar.
yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can't get this guy. He said bring him everything. I'm gonna see if I can. And I'll be like, yeah, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go grab porcupine fish dude,
Yep.
and I'm gonna be like, come on, and I'll like break off a couple of quills to bring it over to this dude. But while I'm walking over, I'm gonna lace it with the drow poison that I have.
Ooh, okay.
Since you have to stab yourself with these quills, and be like, got you, buddy, and I'll hand him the quills.
All right, cool. So yeah, he takes them and he just stabs himself with them, like 3 or 4 of them, just all at once, right into his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he will make a Constitution saving.
He's probably gonna succeed. It's not very high.
No, he probably will. Okay. Let me see. What is it? A 14?
It's a 13.
Ah. Yes, with his starting number of 10,
Yeah.
he is able to do it. And like you see for like probably like a good like 6 or 8 seconds, you see his eyelids like almost shut and he like leans way back and his braid like gently touches the ground and then wham, bah, ooh, yes, yes.
Well, there goes
Now
that.
now you, it is your turn. This sea urchin. And he picks one
Yeah.
off of the ceiling and he shoves it in his mouth. You. They are the same color as you. You should love it.
Well, we'll find out. Here we go. I'll give it a shot.
All right, cool. So you take a crunch out of it and you make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, this isn't against poison, is it? Or is
It
it?
is against poison, yeah.
All right, well, we'll
I
take
was gonna
that.
say, I don't have anything against anything.
Natural 20 for a 23, which was a natural 1 before the advantage. So that, Infernal Constitution.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. So like immediately, like your entire mouth goes numb, but definitely like in a good way. And then after that, you can just feel like all of the air and water, the way that it's mixing. It's almost like you have blind sense out 10 feet and you can just feel everything around you. Like every person, every beat, and you can feel like the people's hearts beating as they go around you. But your face is just completely numb. Like you still have control over it, you're fine. But like, whoa, you're glad that went well because otherwise that would have went bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, what do we do? Because
About
I don't
4
freaking
hours later,
know.
because every time you guys try and move away, you're like his new entourage, his new best friend. And he's like, he just like slowly, the place is starting to clear out. It's like 10, 10:30, 11, and you can just see people are just slowly dropping out. I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
is the DJ still
DJ's fine.
crabbing it up?
Yeah, he's fine. He honestly, he's not paying attention to anything. He's just DJing.
23.
Cool.
17.
17. Oh, Dana, what did you do?
5.
Oh.
Everybody else is fine. Alosa, you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh.
This party, you just partied too hard, man.
My arm's still numb.
It's still completely numb.
Okay.
If you go to the condition section, Dana, on the top right, you can just see the check exhaustion. So you get an idea what it does. Yeah, I'm like, when are we gonna fucking do this? This is...
I don't know. Does he ever go to bed? He said
Apparently he doesn't know when he went to sleep.
I don't know.
So at this point, the VIP section is cleared down to like 3 or 4 other people besides you and him. So you can, at this point, wait a little bit longer and see if anybody else leaves or go for it. But if you're going to keep waiting, you're going to have to keep partying.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Go for it.
Somebody
yeah.
falls asleep just slumped over and he just picks him up and throws him out of the area back into the main room.
All right, and I'm gonna be like, and I'm just, we're moving along and we're grooving, and I'm like, hey man, I got a little something special from the surface. You guys don't have it down here.
Ooh, let me see. What you got?
And I'll be like, and I was like, this stuff, it's gonna make you feel like you're twice as big. And I'm gonna pull out the little, and I said, you've never had anything like this before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude. That stuff is nuts.
And he picks it up with his giant hand, right? Oh,
Yeah.
tiny, little. And he's like this?
And I'm like, yeah.
What do I do with it? Is it
Drink-
is it eye drops?
No, man, drink it. You drink that.
Oh, my ears.
Drink.
Drink. Chug. Chug. Yeah. Or just
In
eat
the
the whole
mouth.
thing. Whatever, man.
Try
Just
to get the chopper out.
I'll help. Give me.
No, I can do it. Leave me alone.
Sorry.
Do it.
Of course he can do it. He is mighty and powerful.
You know what? Screw it. and he just throws the whole vial in his mouth. And
Yeah.
just chomps it. Mm.
I guess Plan B wouldn't have worked.
So he goes and he bites into it, and he'll take 2 points of damage just from eating straight glass. And you could just see like slowly, he's like, yes, 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 and he just slowly starts like with every beat of the music, just like pumping up just a little bit, and like all at once, like one of his hands just like gets like almost doubles inside and like falls to the ground, boom, and then like you can see like one of his arms gets really big and goes, and like then one of his legs, and then his junk, and then his hair. So he's like all weighed down, and then he gets he goes from giant size. What comes after giant? Huge.
No, giants are huge, so he's
Giants are huge.
gargantuan.
Gargantuan?
Yep.
So yes.
So that's
he goes
20
from-
by 20 on a grid for those
Yeah.
playing along at home.
So he's right around
Fun!
45 feet tall at this point.
Sure.
Why not?
The party never ends. And he hits the ceiling with his hands, and he's like, "Argh." And you can see like his once giant goblet is now about shot glass size to him.
He's really raising the roof.
Slaggy.
And you could tell like at this point, like he's so big in this small room that he's having some difficulty maneuvering around.
I'm going to look at Temerity and say, shall we?
Yeah.
And then I would like to dash up towards his groin and shoulder smasher him in the dick.
All right, fantastic. Well, you know what? Why don't we all roll for initiative?
Do I get advantage yet?
I don't know. 7?
But advantage on initiative. That's my thing, right?
Oh yeah, and we get a yeah, you do because of your pearl dust.
My pearl
Wait,
dust.
can I turn crocodile-y?
Yeah, we'll say you could turn crocodile just as we start, because you guys did your little shall we thing.
Yeah.
I got to 12.
Oh, natural 20. Wasted.
That's with advantage.
Oh. That was for you got to with advantage, Celine?
Me? Yeah, that was with advantage.
Oof.
Same.
I got a 26 because of my coffee. A +1.
Ooh.
I got 23.
23. All right. Fantastic. Sean, what'd you get?
I got a 12
Aha,
with advantage.
with advantage. You guys with your 12s and advantages. All right,
What's,
cool.
what's your deck score, Celine?
14.
Mine is a 15.
All right. So Ward will
How do
go.
I edit this for
Um,
future time?
If you go into your character, you go to edit, and then under where is it? It's edit under class. You'll go down to hybrid transformation, and then
Okay.
click to go to hybrid form. So
All right,
yeah.
cool. So as you rush towards him, he'll say, "Yes, yes, the ultimate rush," and that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Yep.
Nice. Nothing like a giant battle to kickstart next episode.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Oh boy.
And you can definitely tell he's like squeezing into this room.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It'll be hard. So throw things that he has to do dexterity saves for.
He has limited mobility. This is our option. This is our best shot.
Yes.
It is a good shot indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Internet, we hope that you loved this episode of Evil Game as much as we did. And we will see you in a month. We'll see you before then, but Dana won't. Dana will see you guys in a month, and we'll all see you next week.
Yeah.
We love you very much. Okay. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Get through the end of this winter. And have a wonderful rest of your existence.
Sean, before we go, I did give you. There was a trinket that went to Cantor, and then I gave you one. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking. All right. Well, thank you, Internet. We'll see you next week.